let go here, it went there. I let go here, it went there. I let go over here, but it went over there. It went on an angle.
Oh my God!
Our hypothesis is wrong. So anyway, if centripetal force was a force that pushed you out, right when I let go of the ball, it would have gone this straight out. But that wasn't the case. When I let go, it went off on an angle. Centripetal force. There must be a force pulling on the ball, and that must be centripetal force, a force that pulls you inward to the center.
Great! We figured it out. Let's do some more demonstrations about centripetal force.
Yeah.
So, we're going to first start off with the classic water in a bucket and show how centripetal force affects it.
We filled this bucket up with a quarter of water. Now we're going to see centripetal force in action. Ready, Leon? Yeah? Okay, here we go. Woo-hoo!
Whoa! Not a drop fell out!
Well, most people think that centripetal force is pushing on the water, keeping it in. But that's not necessarily the case. It's just water is going with the bucket, keeping it in.
Oh, okay.
Now, we'll see how centripetal force is less powerful than gravity.
And that was the demonstration of how centripetal force is less power than gravity.
Our next demonstration is the old penny and a balloon trick. Our sets are, we first put penny in a white balloon, fill it on the bin, and then we start to blow it up.
Okay. Guess he doesn't know how to do it.
Aha! So I'll just spin this balloon, and this penny in here will show what centripetal force can really do. And here we go. That is the power of centripetal force.
I hope you learned something about centripetal force today.
Ta-ta for now!
Okay. So on that. No? All right. So there is another case, probably the last case. What about in your car? You go around a corner. You get pushed out against the door? Yeah. You might say, well, okay, this other case is fine. I can see why it's centripetal force. It's not centripetal force. But I know the car, it's not pushing against me. I'm pushing against the car. I get flung out against the outside. Well, let's see. Say it's, now I know you guys really haven't had that prom experience yet, but you're in the limo at the prom. Now, limos usually have leather seats. That's fairly slick material. The clothing people wear to prom, silks and things like that, are also fairly slippery. And a lot of limos don't have a seatbelt in the back. So here you are sitting in the back of the limo on the seat here. Now, the limo's going forward and is following this nice straight line path like that. And you have some velocity, and the limo has some velocity. What can you say about you and the limo's inertia? They're the same. And that's all well and good until you get to this point right here. And at that point, the limo driver turns and goes around the corner. Now, by Isaac Newton's third law, let's first think about where the source of that centrifugal force is. Now, when you turn the wheel, the tires